Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corshorn Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
This is Jazz from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from Quad. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up.
Welcome to Rabid Noise on Rabid Radio. That was Chains for Misfortune from Dark Symphonica's amazing new album Immersion. And here to talk all things Dark Symphonica is my good buddy Raouf Araji. How you going, man?
Good, Nev. How are you?
I'm good, dude. Good. Just spinning some metal and hanging about. I've got to say, man, first up, this album, it just kicks so much ass. And it sounds like you guys worked really hard on it.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a long time coming for us. It's, the production, believe it or not, started on the 5th of May 2012. We started drumming then. Recording the drums then. And it's, we had a few obstacles, a few family tragedies, a few, like me personally, I had tendonitis in my left arm, so I couldn't play guitar for a few months, so that delayed some things, and, it's been a bit of a rough journey at times, but we're, super stoked to have it out finally and present it to everyone.
Man, that's so awesome to hear, dude. Because you guys are definitely one of the best bands in the scene going, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Well, man, you recorded with the legendary Adam Merker as well, didn't you?
Yeah, man. We loved his work before we recorded with him, and we just thought, he's the one to go with.
So, of course, you just said you worked with him before, but how'd you originally tee up with him?
So we're good friends with the guys from Alpine Fault. So while Alpine Fault was still active, and we were kind of looking at studios. We wanted to record an album, and we hadn't really had much experience with, just recording with other people. And they were in the studio with Adam Merker for their album Irena's Ashes. And, they showed us some of the stuff they were working on with him, and, they told me about him, and he just seemed like a great guy to work with. They said he was really open-minded, he was very helpful in the recording process, which was a big thing for us. We didn't want someone who was just gonna press the record button and record us, we wanted someone to actually give us some feedback, and, throughout the process, Adam, came up with heaps of really cool ideas, little things that we threw in there, and that's pretty much how it came about. Contacted him, and there we go.
He's the master, I swear. Like, I've worked with him once, and it was one of the greatest recording experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, he's very, he's a family man by nature. He's very, very welcoming. You never feel like, you're being watched for every second you're in the studio. He's great dude, very talented, great producer. Yeah, very great. We had an amazing experience with him.
And the results, man, it's definitely shows. So with this album, what's the concept behind it?
So there's no real concept, so to speak. So it's not a concept album, but we basically had a collection of songs. We put a lot of effort into each of those, and we kind of we feel like each song kind of has its own sort of meaning, but the overall theme, I think, throughout it is definitely sort of an immersive experience. I think through most of our songs, we feel like we can really kind of just, really dive in and just kind of, I suppose feel immersed within the music. And we just came up, we spent a while trying to think of a album name, and Immersion just kind of seemed like the most fitting, most appropriate.
Well, the artwork's pretty cool too. How'd that come about, man?
So that's Luke McLean with Shots for Bands. Same sort of thing as Adam Merker. Like, we just kind of asked some people. We've seen his work go around. We worked on him with some photos last year. And we then decided to ask him for art, and he's kind of been our media guy ever since. The dude doesn't fail, and the artwork came out gorgeous. It looks beautiful.
It's absolutely stunning, man. Like, it's an absolute piece of art. Like, I'd have that on my wall.
Yeah, and we've had a few people who've asked, requested some posters. I think more people are excited for the artwork than the music.
No, it's a total package. This album's a total package, and even in this time where people, they'll buy a digital copy or stream it. I'd totally encourage people to actually get a physical copy of this for the whole package. I want to get a physical copy of it. I love it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, well, and the print came out great with the digipack. I'll have to send one your way.
Yeah, hook us up. Yeah, I love it, man. It's definitely awesome. Well, we're going to go to the track Envy now, and we'll be back very soon on Rabid Noise. Hey guys, just want to take a minute to give a shout out to our podcast supporters, RW Promotion, who are the best in the business when it comes to printing posters, flyers, banners, badges, business cards, you name it. They've got what it takes to help you get everything you need to help spread the word about your band or business. And with a blistering turnaround, they'll make sure you get your product ASAP. So get in touch with Richard and the team at www.rwpromotion.com.au or shoot them an email at info@rwpromotion.com.au. Also want to give a shout out to the guys at Blacklight Art and Design, who in my opinion are the Gold Coast best screen printers. So, we've gotten many band shirts and even our own Rabid Noise shirts done through these guys, and they've also got one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen. So all quality prints at competitive prices. So whether it's band merchandise, sporting teams, promotional garments or workwear, they've got you covered. So hit them up at www.blacklightad.com.au or email them at info@blacklightad.com.au. So big thanks to those guys for helping us to bring you this podcast each and every week, and for, of course, supporting the metal scene. So now it's back to Rabid Noise. And we're back with Raouf from Dark Symphonica now. You've played a couple of really kick-ass supports of late as well, haven't you?
Yeah, we supported Power Metal Legends Halloween about a month ago now.
How did that go?
Awesome. That was our first, big international support, and yeah, we couldn't have asked for a better show, really. It's a great venue, the sound was great, the response was great, lots of people seem to really dig us. You never know how it's going to go down because, people are there to see, Halloween, like this legendary band, most of the time people will just kind of rock up and just wait for the main band to come in, and very welcoming, had some great responses from us, about us, and the guys in Halloween were all great as well, it was just a kick-ass night.
Did you get any feedback from the Halloween guys themselves?
Yeah, we did. A couple of them kind of came side of stage to listen to us, and they're all pretty positive actually. The guitarist and vocalist especially were kind of giving us some feedback. They're like, you guys sound awesome, really big, and said, constructive feedback as well. And no, they were really cool dudes, Is there a band on your list that you'd love to share the stage with? Oh man, there's a few. I think at the top for all of us is definitely Nightwish, because without them, we wouldn't have a genre to be playing in. Nightwish, for me personally, I'd love to play with, it's quite a dream, but, Megadeth, because they're probably my all-time favorite band. But, realistically though, Nightwish, we'd love to support them one day. Never know, dude. I'm rooting for you guys. Hopefully they're touring soon. Yeah, they're coming in January, we threw our name out there, and now we've just got our fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed for you. I think that'd be awesome, man. Thanks, dude, yeah. Did you catch Megadeth recently? Yes, and they were, amazing. Very good. I don't really understand what the issues were that Dave was talking about with the guitar tech. I thought it was a pretty amazing show. But, yeah, there you go. I missed it, sadly. I was real bummed. Oh, really, dude? Yeah. Shame on me. And Bodimer's support, really nostalgic. I remember back, being in high school and Alexi being pretty much like the god of guitar, everyone wanted to be Alexi.
Yeah, I mean they've been a huge band for years.
Yeah. So it's
They've
great
got
to
a
see
massive
their name come up again.
Yeah, they're still going, man. I've never seen them live as well, so I'm mega bummed. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to see them again. Hopefully, they'll come back soon.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully.
Well, you are of course officially launching the album this Saturday night at the Bright Side with Gods of Eden and Rise of Avernus, and is it the Stranger as well? They're playing too.
Yeah. Stranger are playing. So yeah, awesome bands coming out from New South Wales and local favourites, Stranger, who are a great prog metal band.
Man, that's a rad liner.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of it. Hey, we've played with Rise of Avernus a couple of times, and when we came up with a theme for the for the event with the Dark Ball sort of thing happening, we just thought, Rise of Avernus would be killer for this. So I had a chat to Andrew from Rise of Avernus, their drummer, and they were apparently already looking at dates for Brisbane around this time anyway, so it just worked out.
Man, it's going to be such an awesome gig. What's the theme with the Dark Ball?
So we thought, we're all of us are fans of Tim Burton. We love that quirky sort of gothic sort of thing that goes on in his art. And we wanted to throw something a little bit special for the album launch. So we didn't want it to just be an album launch. We wanted to kind of make it a fun little thing, make it an event, have people come to the show and dress up. So yeah, that's kind of what inspired that idea.
That's really cool, man. I really dig that. So everyone's going to be dressing up, suits and all.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a lot of suits with chains and probably those big gothic boots. I don't know what they're called, like
the New Rocks.
Yeah, something. Yeah, those things. Not cool enough.
Man, in a time when everyone's just playing the local gig, you guys have stepped it up and put a theme to it. That's rad.
Yeah, thanks, man. Pretty much just throwing it out to the people. We want people to just come and have fun and make it less about just the band or the music. Make it a thing of its own.
Maybe it'll take off and you'll be doing it once a year.
Maybe, yeah, that would be cool. And maybe take it around Australia too.
In saying that, dude, you got tour plans?
Yeah, absolutely. We are looking currently at booking some dates early next year. We're hoping to be at least in Sydney and Melbourne. We haven't actually toured Australia yet. We haven't stepped out of Brisbane. We've gone as far as the Gold Coast and Toowoomba, so we're really excited to really, finally step out and, see some new faces and play with some new bands.
Have you got plans to come back to the coast soon?
We would love to, yeah. Kind of. I'm not 100% sure who to really contact in that area, but I'm sure you can lend me some names and I can try to work something out that way. Because yeah, absolutely, we haven't played the Gold Coast for I think like 5 years, so we'd love to come back.
Long overdue, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I could see you guys like teaming up with maybe Carolean down here.
Oh yeah, we're good mates with them, and we've played a few shows with them in the past. So yeah, absolutely, excellent idea.
There you go. See?
There you go.
It's all coming together, man. It's all coming together.
Well, TBA, Carolean, Dark Symphonica next year.
I'll hit up my buddy Amber and I'll tell her, make it happen, and I'll be there with beers in hand, ready to go.
Awesome, man. I'll see you there.
Yeah. Well, man, we're going to go to the track Goliath from Immersion now. Look, thanks for hanging tonight, man, and of course we'll see you on Saturday night at the Bright Side.
Absolutely. See you then.